What's up LGU, it's TheFPSJerry here, and I haven't had a video up on this channel in quite a few weeks, and I really apologise for that. Even though I'm an A-list, I should be putting more videos up on this channel and trying to bring you some great content, but I've just not been in the mood to make videos at all, really. Even though it's been summer, I just haven't known what videos to do. I mean, I just didn't know what commentary to do because there wasn't really anything happening. There was the Black Ops trailers recently, which is something to talk about that I might go into later, but apart from that, you know, Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, you can't talk about that. It's just generally boring, and I haven't really had a clue what to make in my videos, so there's been a general lack of videos from me. But since it's coming into an interesting time of the year with new games and new stuff like Black Ops information and different things like that, and school starting, so I can get into more of a routine and hopefully bring LGU maybe a video a week or so, just more regular content as opposed to what I've been bringing you recently. So now that's out of the way, I'll introduce this gameplay. It's a capture the flag with some friends. I was playing with Carl Freezy and I think a couple of his friends. We were just trying to go on some nice win streaks, and we were playing capture the flag for a bit and then demolition. But this was a capture the flag game, not the greatest KD. I mean, I got quite a few KD games, but I felt in this game I was defending, and you know, we did a bit of spawn trapping. This was a low scoring game, but we took it like a domination and ended up spawn trapping them and just killing them. Really, it was quite entertaining, and I think, you know, it'd be good to watch. We basically do what you do on domination, where you keep them trapped at the windows. And there wasn't much we could do, because if they're trapped in the spawn, high-rise flags are quite hard to get when you've got them trapped in their spawn. So I think the 1 or 2 flags we got is enough to win if you've got them spawn trapped. You don't necessarily have to go for 30 flag caps to make it a good game. It makes it impressive, but I'd still rather, you know, see us do spawn trapping where we do better, as opposed to, that didn't really make sense, but as opposed to just risking our lives and messing up a possible gameplay by trying to get more flags than we actually need. So I think I'll leave the gameplay at that. I mean, I've got one thing I want to touch on, which is just a general idea that everyone knows, is just playing with parties is so fun. I mean, I haven't picked up Modern Warfare 2 properly before this in about 2 weeks. I actually hadn't touched the game. I've been playing Battlefield by Company 2 with some mates off YouTube, and FIFA 10. I like a bit of FIFA 10 and some Call of Duty 5 Zombies and some COD 4 every now and then, but really hadn't touched Modern Warfare 2 for more than like 10 minutes at a time. So this was the first real like hour to 2 that I actually played a Modern Warfare 2 in a few weeks, and considering that, I think I did pretty well. I got some 10 KD games which I may keep. They were a bit defensive gameplay, because I think I need to let you guys know, and I actually get the flag cap here by the way, which is quite good considering I played quite defensively and then I just get a flag cap randomly. So that was quite good, but I'm going off a sidetrack here than what I was saying. Like I was saying, I was going to say that my connection isn't the greatest. I have a really pretty high ping, you know, it's definitely over 50. I think it fluctuates between maybe 60 and, I don't know, 100. And I have like a 1.3 down and 0.2 up, so you can see what kind of connection I'm playing with. It's no Sandy Ravage connection here. And I can't rush a lot. I mean, if I try rushing with the UMP, even with the UMP, I just get owned, because if they even the slightest millisecond start pulling the gun up quicker than me, then I've got no chance. I've already lost the gunfight before I've even pulled the trigger, because by the time I pull the trigger I'm dead. Because since in Modern Warfare 2 you kill somebody in a quarter of a second or something, because, you know, lack of recall, larger hitbox, you know, all these kind of things. You know the features that they have that make it that make people die quicker, I should say. And that just means that I really have no chance when it comes into one-on-ones a lot of the time. So I do what Woody mentions a lot, and I try and control the engagement. Engagement. That's really what I try and do, because one-on-one rushing, you know, I can drop shot, but even that doesn't work. So I do try it sometimes. I did have my fair share of rushing CTFs. I'm not going to deny that. You can't say I'm not playing the objective, because I was, you know, designated a defense man, and look, I'm still pushing up. I'm still spawn trapping them. So if you complain, then fine. I'm just, you know, I don't care, to be honest. I really don't care, because I got the flag cap and I was playing the objective. Spawn trapping them is, I consider it playing the objective, considering I got a flag cap as well. So I'm going to move on to a bit of Black Ops here now that it's out of the way, just trying to tell you why I can't rush because of my connection, and I manage with it, you know, I do pretty well, and like I said, I got a few 10 KD games in this run of CTF and demolition matches we had, which, like I said, I may post because they're pretty good score. So Black Ops, I'm sure you've heard loads of gameplays from, not gameplays, but loads of commentaries from people, and I know there's been quite a few gameplays floating around. I know channels like Project Black Ops, Black Ops Global, I think, or Official Black Ops, Official Project Black Ops. There's all these Black Ops community channels that have been set up in the past month or so, and then also Hutch's and Machinima's channel. And I heard there was a bit of a dispute where they posted more than they were allowed or something, and a couple of videos got taken down, but I saw them all swiftly, and it was very enjoyable. I mean, I was really happy to... One thing I was really happy to see was the fact that the guns took longer to kill. There's several factors that make that happen. One of them is no stopping power or juggernaut, meaning there's no sort of added health or less health, or, you know, more damage, you could say, that makes people die quicker. Because for those reasons, like I said, for me with a poor connection, it's quite annoying to die so quickly, and when you know it's down to your connection, and especially if you're on foreign hosts. I get on like a 2-bar on American host every single time, and I get a 3-bar even if the host was down the road. I'd get a 3-bar, and I'm never host myself, so it's a bit disappointing, but it doesn't matter. I cope and I can do well with it. So Black Ops I'm looking forward to, because from what Hutch and CNS have said, it feels more like a Call of Duty 2 and a Call of Duty 4. No, not Call of Duty 4, but Call of Duty 5. CNS feels a bit like Call of Duty 5, which sounds really interesting, because I liked how it took longer to kill and the weapons were harder to use. I doubt the weapons are harder to use because they don't look that hard to use. I mean, some of them look like they do have some recoil, which is really good. I'm happy about that, meaning, like I said, they take longer to kill, and that means I have more of a chance when I get on one-on-one battles. So hopefully that means there's less camping. Of course, the kill streaks don't add up to one another, meaning if you get 2 kills with a Predator, you won't get a Harrier type thing. You have to get them all with gun kills or equipment. So that's good. I'm happy about that. That either means one of two things. One is that people will camp even more for these higher kill streaks, like Attack Dogs 11, Gunship 11. And I'm just going to throw this in here. I think I heard this on Painkiller already from JD2020, who was in the chat of that Painkiller, because they live stream it, that podcast. And it was really interesting to hear him say that the gunship isn't an ACE 130. It's a fully controllable chopper gunner, basically. You can actually control the chopper like Battlefield. It's basically like an Apache from Battlefield, where you can fire rockets and machine guns with the triggers, and then you use both the analog sticks to fly. So I think Battlefield players might be happy about that, because they probably already have experience with these helicopters and flying them around solo. And then there's also a 9 kill streak chopper gunner, or it might be, I think it's 9, which is, I think, the conventional chopper gunner, but maybe a bit beefed down. I think it's a chopper gunner without the thermal, or infrared, whatever you call it. So I'm pretty happy that there's something new in there. And of course the Attack Dogs, which have been raised to an 11 kill streak. I feel 11 kill streaks are going to be a lot harder to accomplish in this game. I really do, because now that they don't add up to each other, it's basically, you know, going on a, you know, sort of COD 4 15 kill streak, you know. It's going to be a lot more difficult, and when you, hopefully the dogs will be beefed up and they can just brawl people, because I love the dogs from COD 5. They were just good on World at War. They just mauled people and rah, and they were really aggressive. So that was quite fun. I like the dogs on COD 5, and hopefully they've improved them, but I think I'd be trying out the gunship. So also what I like is the fact that you can buy things with COD points, I think they're called. Basically currency in the game has replaced XP. And so you can still level up, I believe, but instead of just leveling up with XP, you level up with this money, meaning you can buy any gun, whether it's the gun you would have normally unlocked on level 70, or a gun you unlock on level 30, you know, the equivalent to in Modern Warfare 2. So that's pretty good. I'm liking that, because sometimes I get sick of waiting to level up, and I'd rather just go in some wager matches and own in the gun game. I love the idea of a gun game. I never personally played Counter-Strike Source much, but it looks a great idea, and from the gameplay I've seen, the gun game looks really fun, and I'm going to look forward to playing wager matches. It's the kind of thing I enjoy doing, sort of random game types which don't affect your normal XP leveling up. And this will be interesting, because it's sort of a little gambling, and all the little kids will cry in dashboards, so I hope they have something against dashboarders. Hopefully they'll face a penalty. And also Noob Stand is back in second chance. I'm really disappointed about that. I'm going to hopefully see if they've got any counters, but it doesn't look like that. Anyway, there's the game. 39-6 I believe is the final score. A 2-0 victory and capture the flag. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my channel and I'll see you guys later.